Losing time, I'm fading fast. I just wanna make it last. Try to let go of the past. I close my eyes, embrace the blast. Sleepless nights and headaches stack. Restlessness to hell and back. What's my purpose? What do I grab? A slippery surface, a heart attack. And sometimes you just gotta believe there's something that'll give you relief. There's something that'll have what you need, what you need. We're broken, it's tragic, we're not all elastic, but maybe there's magic, believe you could have it. And I know of sadness, the anxious and panic, the infinite vastness of all that is blackness.
Hey guys, how you going? Hey David, how you going? Kai, good to see ya. You haven't forgotten about us, just difficult spot lately. Try to drop in. Love you. Oh, God, love you. Take care of yourself, Kai. And say hello to Tony for us. And David, good to see you. And Deb, good to see you too. We're always thinking of you, Kai. Yep, we are. Out to lunch, how you going? Who else have we got here? Got out to lunch, Deb. Susie, how you going? It's rained there all weekend. It's been dry where we are. Well, reasonably. We have mist in the mornings, foggy mornings, because it's getting quite cold overnight. Don't mind me, I am dressed. I've got my dressing gown on over the top because it's just getting colder, okay? Colder. Out to lunch, said got my THC card, went got some gummy day and night. I think I need double dose. They seem weak. Out to lunch, be careful. They creep up on you, those ones. Okay? I've heard. I haven't tried them. But you can get different strengths as well. So just be careful not to eat too many at once, because when they creep up on you, I've heard it can be quite interesting, to say the least. As Susie said, she's praying for Kai. Hey, Alex, how you going? God love you. Thank you for putting all those links in there. Got Dealey, how you going? We've got, who else have we got? Timmy, how you going, Timmy? Timmy, I hope you're getting my messages too. I was getting yours. I haven't got one for about 2 weeks. No, about a week maybe. But I answered back, and I hope you're getting my messages. If not, I've got to contact my provider because something weird's going on. Everyone's saying, hey, Timmy. Deb said, I'd love to see all our beautiful faces one day. It's like a long-term relationship now. It is. Hey, Deb, I've still got to take that photo for you. I've still got to send Shannon the Holden, what do you call it, key ring. Still got to send Shannon this one. Who else have we got in here? George, how you going, George? And we have Sherry, do we? Oh, Sherry, how you going? Good to see you guys. And we also had Fred. How you going, Fred? Okay, let's just have a little look at what we're going to be going over today on Rumble, because there's a lot here that I just don't think that YouTube would appreciate. Anyway, something in there that's very interesting. It costs a lot of money though. You got other things that are posts that, you've got to be careful of. And you've got some Joe Rogan in here really waking up by the look of it. He's talking about fenbendazole. Oh my goodness. Okay. Fenbendazole. Okay. Then we got Ian Miles Chong with some asylum seekers that seem to just be running amok on the streets of the UK. It had to be this way. British police need to be armed, apparently, because they're just getting dominated. Absolutely dominated. Not good. Okay, the left frothing at the mouth over the size of the Trump rally. Black Americans have made a video showcasing how insane and Democrats are. I won't play that here because YouTube will probably get me for that one, saying it's racist when I'm not the one doing it. The black people did it to show what the Democrats think of black people, okay? It wasn't me. What real winning? US ranchers have raised $300 million to build their own meat processing plant. They're now confronting the powerful four corporations that control US beef. Oh, go, you good guys, go. So they've raised $300 million. They're going to have their own processing meat plant. That's what we need. That is what we need. We all need that. New Hampshire's leading report said, breaking New Hampshire Senate's passed a bill to require anyone who shows up to register to vote on election day to provide proof of citizenship. This seems to be a thing going around now. There's, I'm not sure if it's the same one being repeated, New Hampshire, but I'm sure I've heard of different places, different states doing it. And then Clown World asking, did he overreact? Some chick jumped in this guy's truck and started yelling Free Palestine at him. And he ended up having to drag her out of the truck. Yeah, I don't blame him. Someone asked, did he No, he didn't overreact. No, he didn't. That's just, she must be insane. I don't know, maybe. Maybe a little bit of mental health issues, Maybe needs a bit of a doctor or something to help. Elon even has said, remember I've been telling you about overpopulation, that the world's not actually overpopulated, that you could pretty much fit most people in one state in, I'd say, New South Wales, Texas. I'm not sure if they're the same size, but anyway, just a reminder that Earth is almost empty of humans, contrary to what many people think. And this has got me confused. Okay, this one here. Elon Musk has said OG Doge has ascended to heaven to be with his friend Harambe. What? What is going on here? I put this in because I wanted someone to tell me what the hell's going on here. What is it? It's something to do with the Dogecoin, I'm pretty sure. Does that mean it's going, or does that mean it's about to go woof? I don't know. And I can't get anything from the comments either, like they're just doing the same. What the hell is this? OG Doge went to heaven. This is some sort of communication, but I got no idea what they're talking about. I think it's Dogecoin. Anyone? See, it's got like, I don't know. What is going on here? Sorry for your loss, Elon. Everyone's saying so sorry because they think he's lost a dog. I don't think this is about a dog. Hey, it's more comms. Dog comms. But what kind of dog comm? And who's Harambe? Who the hell is Harambe? Does anybody know? Anyone? Bueller? Oh, well, now we want to see Doge market cap the sky too. See, this is why I think this is about, sorry, I'm not sure where to put this microphone. Harambe is an African word. I don't even know what Harambe is anyway, but, okay, I think there's something about crypto. Because someone's put Shiba in there. Shiba's another crypto. Because I do keep an eye on it. Like crypto, I have a tiny, tiny bit in there. And I have Doge coin. So in a way, I'm hoping it reaches the sky. Honestly, reaches the heavens. And I'm not sure if that's what it's trying to say. Because a lot of people think he's lost a dog here. Bro trying to pump Doge. Okay, so it is about crypto, guys. And I just don't know what I think it means it's going up. Because heaven, we normally think heaven is up there. So, I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I have no idea. But I'm hoping and praying that it just goes, because they were very cheap when I bought them. 100 or something of them. I'd like to see that do what Bitcoin did. Imagine that. I'd have my land. Hey, guys, there might be a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. You never know. I'm hoping. Okay, what's this? Jake Rattlesnake said it's true, however, would be more accurately described as what men want to pretty much bank and versus what men want to marry, okay? Clownwell said, is this true? What girls think guys want and what a guy actually wants. Yeah, can you imagine, like, if you, even as a female, right? I'd be worried this one would go, I don't know. I'd be more worried this one would be the one who plays the field even while you're with them. I don't know. I don't know why I think that way. I just do. And this lady looks more modest and I don't know. I'm not a guy. Like, but at my age, that's what I think. And when I say all this stuff that girls should and shouldn't do, you know, I'm talking to myself pretty much what I feel just because of how I am, right? Oh dear, it stuns me what's going on in the world today. Eric Abernathy said MSNBC interviewed immigrants and minorities at the Bronx Trump rally. It did not go as planned for MSNBC. They said when you talk to migrants that I'll play this on Rumble, but I don't think I'll play it here because it's got MSNBC, and I'm not sure if they're going to copyright because they're throwing copyrights at me for I don't even know what anymore. Honestly, YouTube, just every video I do or every live I do, something's wrong. Something's wrong. They don't like it. Dr. Keck asked, do you think they already have animal-human hybrids? And we'll go into that more. And it's sickening. Honestly. Oh, dear God. But we'll go into that more on Rumble. George Papadopoulos said, great to be interviewed for one of the most important magazines in Italy about the 2024 election. Italy stands with MAGA. I'm sure they do after what they've seen as well. Old Soldier said 100%. Scott Phillips said, we have some serious national reckoning to do. I believe this is in Australia. The National Disability Insurance Scheme is bloody expensive and far more costly than originally forecast. That's because people are ripping them off left, right and centre. We must make our peace with the price of caring in this way, drastically reform the model and governance and or cut back on the benefits. The NDIS is now the second biggest federal program after support for seniors with the age pension and other help. Nobody in government told voters this when the program began. Most in the media, me included, wanted to believe that people could be helped without busting the budget. It is true that many have been helped, but there's a huge challenge in slowing the growth. The cost of the NDIS is now bigger than federal outlays on family tax benefits, JobKeeper, and the childcare subsidy combined. Whoa. And I know that I believe, no, I don't know for sure, but I have a friend who has 2 very autistic sons and she needs this, right? The NDIS. Now, I believe they can access up to $100,000 a year in help. But I also believe that some of these workers may be writing down they're helping more than they are to get more of that. I'm not sure. Look, I'm honestly not sure. But it is getting rorted. I'm telling you, every government system that they put out where there's a money handout is going to get rorted. For my money, number 2 is a no-brainer and must do, regardless of whether we go with number 1 or 3. What was number 2? Drastically reform the model and governance, yeah. And I'm not an expert enough in the field of disability to know which of the former or latter is most appropriate, but we ration all other government benefits. This seems out of kilter. Now, this is something I don't get. I don't get this, NDIS. I don't get that. That is not for me. Yeah, I don't know. So only really, like, I think it's intellectual disability or, I don't know. I really don't know. I did try and get help with mowing my lawn. They couldn't even do that. I don't know. It's crazy. Okay, the Road Knight said it's official. Climate change is responsible for everything bad. Can I rephrase that? It's official. Climate change is responsible for everything bad that wasn't Trump's fault, okay? ABC News said 2017 study predicted that severe turbulence will become 2 or 3 times more common over the North Atlantic by 2050 and 2080 because of climate change. Are they kidding? Shit, seriously? Oh, no. Okay. Well, I'm surprised they didn't accuse Trump of being the cause. Seriously? He's responsible for everything else, apparently. Mark R. Levin said Republicans recover more J6 files that were deleted days before the GOP took over the House. So that's still going to come up. That still has to be dealt with. And the people in there that didn't do anything need to be let go. I don't know, arresting grandmothers with cancer because they walked on the steps. Oh, my God. Seriously? 9UNF49? I feel like this is just playing a big joke on me. I don't know. Oh, maybe I can't say this one. But anyway, Radio Genoa said Pride Month will begin in a few days. Some images from London Pride. Can I just ask something? Why do they have to have barely any clothing on? Why can't they put clothes on and be proud? Why does it have to be half naked? I want to know. Because nearly every Pride, like you look at the Mardi Gras in Sydney, right, when that happens, and they have the littlest amount of clothing on. Why? Can't you be proud with clothes on? And pride cometh before the fall. So there you go. Watch what happens. I don't know. Yeah, I'd be just proud of them myself if I was. I don't know. I wouldn't go advertising, you know. I don't know. Maybe they need to. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Joey Manorino said it's really mind-boggling to see the massive censorship around Shaney. All he does is ask people questions on the street and they answer in return. Couldn't be less controversial, frankly. Why are the left so terrified of him? Oh, he's not allowed. Okay, maybe that'll go on Rumble because apparently that person's been kicked off YouTube, so that's what they do. That's just how YouTube is. DC Lidston said, oh, okay, I can't read that one either. See, I've got so much to read and I cannot even read it on here. It's so frustrating. I just want to grab this microphone, right, and go, YouTube, listen to me. I'm not saying anything wrong. I am not a conspiracy theorist. They're called spoiler alerts now. Oh, dear God. Betty said, power to the people. The Standard said most drivers hit with a £180 ULEZ fine since expansion have failed to pay it. TfL says almost 1 million fines were outstanding or unpaid after a month, leaving it owed £218,316,553. Well done, guys. I'm behind you. Oh, okay, I can't show that one here. But a young red gets his, good on him, he's getting bullied, and he just, puts the bullies in their place. That's what he does. And this is what I believe you got to teach your sons to do. Not cower, but you need to teach them to stand up for themselves. We all had to at school. I even stood up for someone else because she didn't know what to do, and she was getting bullied, and they wanted to fight her, and I went, no. Joe Rambo said Mike 100% was telling us the truth. Hang on. Oh, I can't read that one either. Oh, my God, YouTube. Can I read this one? Maybe not. Maybe? I don't know. Oh, that's another one. No, I don't think I can. Okay, let's just do this one. No Filter Mike 1776, the Joker 1111, said, and he was replying to Harry J. Sisson. If you don't know who they are, they're big Biden supporters. They made fun of Marjorie Taylor Greene. Okay, well, anyway, they said fraud money. Did she return the money to the victims? Rep Jasmine Crockett used $2 million of Sam Bankman-Fried's embezzled PAC money to get elected. So that's where the money went. We get it. We knew it was going to the DNC. Yeah, okay. And anyway, because Harry Sisson was trying to get one up on Marjorie Taylor Greene, but it just didn't work the way he thought it would. It's nothing. It's just someone calling Marjorie Taylor Greene bleach blonde bad bit. How you doing today? You didn't like that, did you? And she just looks at them like, okay, you lunatic. Fair enough. What do you want her to do? Start boxing? You know? I don't know. I don't know what they want. Anyway, LT Australia said this is exactly what Albo's doing here in Australia. He's already allowed nearly 1 million of them in, and he'll fast-track them as Labor voters. Albo is a self-serving traitorous left-wing... Whoa. Okay, commie... Woof woof. Okay, Elon Musk said Biden's strategy is very simple. Number 1, get as many illegals in the country as possible. Number 2, legalise them to create a permanent majority, one-party state. That is why they're encouraged so much illegal immigration, simple yet effective. And you know what happens? The more illegals come in and go into Democrat states, I believe they get more and more ability to vote. They get more delegates, I think. That's what I think happens. They get more and more Democrat delegates to cover all these people that are coming in, and they have more of the majority vote. Do you get what I mean? I hope you do, because I don't know how else to explain it. Biden to prioritise legal status for millions of immigrants. Then we got a passenger secretly caught filming up a flight attendant's skirt. What is wrong with these people? Seriously, look, I just don't know. What is wrong? Is that a mental illness? Because I think it is. If you're doing that, like seriously, is something wrong with you? Anyway, that was from Clown World. And a whoopsie here. I don't even know if I can play this one. Oh, yes, I can. Does anyone remember when newscasters were like having weird things going on? Well, we've got another one. A Fox News. Okay, let's listen to this. Hopefully the volume's not too loud for you.
Nearly the flag of Justice Alito's home is also nearly.
I think someone turned the teleprompter off. Does anyone else get that? She just didn't know what to say. Someone turned her teleprompter off that she was reading from. And they could just say, oh, look, sorry guys, we've got a teleprompter problem at the moment. We'll be with you, and as soon as we're able to fix it, and talk about something. She couldn't. Imagine if I got on here and just went, I don't think many people would tune in. Anyway, maybe they would. I don't know. Martin Getty said, could they have deliberately poisoned people's amygdala? I'm not going to say any more of that on here. I don't know. No, I will actually. And brains in a manner that results in maximum number of narcissists and psychopaths. Could they have done something to people's amygdalas? Amygdalas. Yeah, I'm saying it right. Anyway, I don't know. Maybe. Matt Couch said this is I reckon they could have actually. Matt Couch said this is a major issue. Tara Bull said breaking. Elon Musk said he will investigate if and why conservative accounts are still being throttled. Do you think this is an issue on X? I don't know, because I'm not real interactive on there other than getting news, really. So maybe that's why people, I still get followers, but not a whole lot, but I don't know. And then you've got Andy Nose saying Canadian children's rights activist Billboard Chris, who was here in Australia not long ago, when the police confronted him, to continue to refer to a trans activist with female pronouns in line with biological reality. Despite an Australian judge's order, Australia said it will fine X significantly for not deleting the post. Skip by that one just in case, because I don't know if YouTube will want that up there or not. Whoops. Wall Street Silver said Dad is making his daughter walk 5 miles to school after she was suspended from riding the school bus. Win or lose, Dad? I think it's a win. Teach them. You've got to teach. You've got to teach your children. Otherwise, they don't learn. And we see that, actually. So today my beautiful daughter is going to walk. Hang on, let's go back.
This lovely lady is
I'm going to turn the sound off, okay? He said, this lovely lady is my daughter, who has for the second time this school year been kicked off the school bus due to bullying other students. Let me make this extremely clear. Bullying is unacceptable, especially in my household. Friday, when my daughter brought home her paperwork for her bus suspension, she said, Daddy, you're going to have to take me to school next week. And you see, this morning, she is learning otherwise. A lot of children today feel that the things their parents do for them is a right and not a privilege. So today, my beautiful daughter is going to walk 5 miles to school in 36-degree weather. I know a lot of you parents are not going to agree with this, but that is all right, because I'm doing what I feel is right, to teach my daughter a lesson and to stop her from bullying. And that's how you do it. The parents take control. And do it in a good way, not a way where you're hammering your own kids because it's going to turn them into bigger bullies because you're beating them up because they bullied someone else. Not that way. There's other ways to do things. You don't have to beat your children up either. Not that anyone here does, but I'm just saying, there's other ways of doing things. Because I've seen parents go from 1 to 100, like, whoa, hey, whoa, slow down, mate. Oh. Don't do that to your children. You don't need to. And they've never seen them again anyway, because you don't hang out with people like that. Milk Bar TV said Bill Gates is one very creepy dude. And he is. This is a whole video clip on him of different separate bits of him being creepy, which I'll probably play over on Rumble, because God knows what is copyright here and what is not. Oh my God. The Bike Boy scandal said, is this why Catherine and Dan Andrews don't want to release their phone records? If you were the driver in a crash that injured a child, who would you call first? Would you call 000 or would you call someone else first, and who would that be? Why did Daniel Andrews wait 5 minutes and 24 seconds before calling 000? The first 000 call after the bike boy crash was from a neighbour 100 metres up the road. Who did Daniel Andrews speak to as 15-year-old Ryan laid injured on the road, bleeding out and fighting for his life? Because this politician who locked down Victoria hit someone on a bike, apparently, allegedly. And everyone's calling him out, but the police aren't really... I don't know if they're going after him. Are they still going after him or not? I don't know. Okay, we have another, gaffe from Biden. Flim Flam's laughing. Matt Couch said, I can't tell you all this. This can't be real life. What I keep saying, we're watching a movie. I'm just narrating parts of the movie as we go, guys. I hope you know that. Right? And reacting to it as well, like, how dare they?
Hello. Hola, cabrón.
I'm laughing at them laughing more than anything. Oh my God. Okay. And Billboard Chris, he's the one in Australia getting taken to court for, calling a man because he called Teddy Cook a woman? What? Hang on. The E-Safety Office ordered my post taken down partly because I called Teddy Cook a woman. Is that what he wanted to be called? I don't know. Now in the appeal, before anything has even really started, the judge said, we can't call Teddy Cook a woman. I will not be complying with this. Teddy Cook is a woman. Find me in contempt. Arrest me at the hearing, whatever. I'm not lying for an activist judge. Rebel News Australia said judge orders trans activist pronouns must be respected in Billboard Chris's hearing. Court's directive that a biological woman cannot be referred to as she raises eyebrows amid ongoing legal battle for free speech. Okay, so it's a woman who wants to be known as a man? Is that right? Have I got that right? Because this is just confusing the hell out of me now. Anyway. Okay, well, apparently Billboard Chris is going to call the person a woman because that's what they are. Concerned citizens said, meanwhile in the UK, the British government updated website with how to prepare for an emergency, triggering a spring of panic buying. At this point, it's to take your pick as to why. Will it be World War III, a global cyber attack, food shortages, mass civil unrest, man-made catastrophes? Well, it could be nearly every one of them. And then maybe even at the same time. I don't know. I'm not prepared. I'm too busy paying off my freaking electricity bill. Anyway, it's what I got to do. You got to do it. You got to do it. True Stream Media said every government during the pandemic. I love you. While having a gun in one hand and a syringe in the other, ready to take you out in any which way they feel fit. Someone was telling us that the cost of their lives, which I'm not going to play on here, but she's calling something out here. Oh, and then Welcome to the Future by Mario Norful. Welcome to the future, or is this a nightmare? Introducing replacing heads on different bodies. Do you think they can do this? I don't know, because even their digital ID is falling apart on them. So I'm not sure if they actually can do stuff like this. But they're threatening to anyway. And they're going to use your body for it as well, by the way. If you've got a healthy body, that is. It's probably what they're going to use children for. Like young people, I mean. I don't know. Okay, Blue Sky said as long as the Davos Party exists, there won't be a single day safety for humanity. And it goes on to discuss how many people are discussing the Davos Party. Oh, these are all Asians. Hang on, where are they? Okay, well, it's translated for us. But even the Asians are getting in on that one and saying, hey. Died suddenly, said just received a report from BC that paramedics are being called at least once per day to the BC airport nearest them and told to be on standby in the event of an airline emergency. The paramedic whistleblower said there are 270 souls on board. They would not be able to respond to that number of bodies if there was an actual incident, but they do dry runs of the event, basically tagging the bodies. Are they preparing for a mass casualty event? Why would paramedics be called to train and prepare for something like this? I've got an idea. It starts with FF. You know, false things. I don't know. I've got an idea. Or maybe they are. Maybe they are getting ready to save people if a plane goes down. I don't know. Craig Kelly said tornadoes. Chris provides a case study of the typical misguided alarmist that whenever there is extreme weather, he rushes to claim a connection to climate change no matter what the science actually says. Chris could do well to educate himself and disabuse his alarmism by looking at the trends in EF3 and stronger tornadoes, using official data of the US NWS Storm Prediction Center compiled by Roger Pielke Jr.? Pielke? I don't know how to say that, sorry. The data shows reported EF3 plus tornadoes from 1950 to 2022, and it indicates a dramatic decline from about 60 per year to about 30. I don't know if this is true or not. In short, the long-term historical data shows the exact opposite of the misguided alarmism that Chris has fallen for. Because apparently it's dropped. And Chris is still saying a small town in Idaho wiped off the map today by Craig by a tornado, a 27% increase in tornadoes this year. As 8 billion people pollute the earth and in the process warm the oceans, there should be more tornadoes. Oh dear God. Because he was replying to Craig Kelly here. And Craig Kelly's just pointed it out and said, you might want to tone down your alarmism just a touch, just a tad. There's no need for that. Oz Integrity said, breaking, energy retailers given the all clear to charge homeowners for exports of solar power between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. You'll hear announcements from Labor that power will be reduced by 5%. This is how they're doing it, by stealing your power and charging you. So if you've installed solar panels on your home, which our house over the back has just done, apparently you're going to be charged for them taking your power between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Or charging you, between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. for exports of solar power. So I'm pretty sure they're charging you to give them solar power. That's what it sounds. Is that what I'm getting? Guys, can you tell me in the comments? Is that what this is saying? Because that's what it seems like to me. They are charging homeowners for exports of solar power between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. I don't know. That's what it sounds like. Malcolm Roberts said the tragic irony of seeing massive wind turbines destroyed by the wind. How ironic. This is the aftermath in Iowa in Midwest United States known as Tornado Alley. Oh, you wouldn't want one of those blades to spin off during a tornado now, would you? Awareness is growing of wind and solar vulnerability to weather, and taxpayers will be left on the hook. Darren said, so don't hook your solar panels to the grid, then you can't be charged. I know people who have not got it on the grid, which is a good thing. Because if you're going to have solar, don't put it on the grid. Seriously. And asking what the point of mandates was. Okay, I can't talk about that one here either. But anyway, we're going to go to Rumble shortly, right? After I've read some comments, we're going to go to Rumble. And we are going to talk about it. Okay. Dealey said, hey, Hev, how you going, Dealey? Timmy was here, and Alex and Deb and everyone, Sherry, and is it like Romper Room where I'm reading your names out? George, how you going? Who else have we got? Sending love and prayers to you, Tony and Kai. And Fred's in here. And who else have we got? Paul. How you going, Paul? And Alex said it's been going on for ages. We've been flooded. Oh. Sherry said I'm going to be a great-grandma, Alex. Oh, yes. That is so lovely. Oh, my God, Sherry, congratulations on your first great-grandchild. That's lovely. Oh, I should be, hopefully, alive when my great-grandchildren come in. Dealey said, when's the due date, Sherry? Alex said, nice, more small businesses need to stand up to big corp. Yeah, they do. They do. We need a lot more small retailers getting together to form something, that could take on these corporations. Deb said, I get a lot of fresh country kill butchers. Yeah. I have a butcher up the road, but even they charge the same or more than the supermarket for their meat. But I pay for it because I really want good meat. Good quality meat. There's ones online now. They've been sending me emails. Who have we got? Which one is it? Our Cow, as in yours and mine. Our Cow. And then I've got another one. Hang on, just let me go in here. See if I can find the other one. Where are they? No, that's the National Farmers Federation that I'm signed up to. But I don't know about them. That's not the one that you order from, is it? Where is it? Shit, they haven't sent me an email for ages, unless it's the other email account. I got too many emails. I got too many everythings. I got 2 Rumble channels. I got 2 Twitter. Stockman Steaks is the other one. Stockman Steaks and Our Cow. We've got in Australia. Look online for, farmers selling their beef or their meat straight to you. You thought I said mad cow. Our Cow. Okay. Kai said, hey guys, I probably won't be talking a lot. I've suffered dorsal vagal nerve shutdown. I'm stuck in the part of fight or flight where everything slows down some right before you severely injure. Oh, Kai. Prayers. Oh, wow. Is Timmy in here still? You've suffered dorsal vagal nerve shutdown. Holy that doesn't sound good, Kai. Oh, God love you. Stay safe, Kai. Sherry said, February 25th, Dealey, just found out I raised this granddaughter. She's more like my daughter. I adopted her. Oh, God love you. Oh, Kai, you just stay as safe as you can. Oh, dear God. I don't even know how to help. Timmy said, I just bought £600 from a neighbouring ranch. Oh, I'd love to have a neighbouring ranch where I could buy my meat. Hey, Timmy, what's a dorsal vagal nerve shutdown? Kai said, this will require professional help, but I'm still here. Oh, God love you, Kai. I wish I knew how to help you. I really do. Dealey said, we know we love you, Kai. Deb said, yeah, Kai, nice to see you. Sherry said, so sorry, Kai, I'll keep you in my prayers. Paul said, Harambe. There's a Harambe around this part of YouTube. Harambe. I've heard people say it, Paul, and I just don't know what it is or what it means, but someone can school me on that one. Deb said, you're in my prayers. Paul said, Alex, you are very talented. Did you get my reply to GH? Alex said, that's wonderful news, Sherry. Congratulations. You're such a brilliant mother and grandmother. Definitely. Paul said, hi, Deb. Kai said, I've always only gone to the best chat rooms. This is one of 2. Oh, God love you. Darren said, hey, Darren, how you going? Good to see ya. Susie said, Dealey just went to make a cup of tea, but I'm back ready to start a Hev123. God love you. Good to see you, Susie. Deb said, one for the bedroom and one you can take home to meet the parents. What are you talking? Are you talking about the ladies? I don't know. Alex said, thank you, Paul. I had a glance, need to reply. I must admit I had rather a long nap today. It was needed. My sleeping pattern is out of sorts. Mine's gone a bit that way. I'm trying to get back into mine as well. So is my son's, actually. We're all out. We're all out of whack with sleeping. George said, I'm okay, thanks, Susie. How are you? Darren said, thanks for the welcome. Deb said, thank you so much for being here for us, Alex. We appreciate you so very much, sweetie. We do. Alex, honestly, God love you. I've still got to download Signal. Oh, my God. My brain's like a sieve, seriously. Sherry said, hey, Darren, I was feeding my dogs. Didn't see you pop in. Paul said, Alex, lucky you. I feel like napping often. Alex said, oh, love you so much. Oh, love you all so much, Deb. You really are like family to me. Oh. Darren said, almost missed it again, Sherry. And Deb said, you need a couple of specialists to fill out an NDIS form. Yeah, no, I rang to inquire, and I went, I don't care that much. I'll mow my own lawn. I'm all right. I'll do it. And I think my son's going to do it anyway now. Alex said, I'm sure I'm on Aussie time, Paul. And Darren said, pride is a sin. Alex said, glad you caught it. We've missed you, Darren. Darren said, they're all being led by demons. Darren said, I missed the Hev family too, Alex. Deb said, you took the words right out of my mouth. Pride before the fall. But can't they be proud with clothes on? I mean, I can't even say it. Okay. Can't they? I don't know. They should be able to be proud without clothes on. With clothes on. Alex is laughing at the spoiler alerts and said, yeah, Darren, it's all seemingly demonic these days. Sherry said, because they just want the attention and to indoctrinate our children, I would be yelling at them to get some clothes on. You look like shit. They do. It's horrible. I don't know. I don't know. At a beach, fair enough. Look, go and wear, your trunks or your bikini at the beach, whatever. But I don't know. In public, I think you should cover up a little bit. You watch next time I go to the beach, it'll be a t-shirt and shorts. Oh, dear. I always wore long t-shirts anyway, so very long t-shirts. Susie said, I'm good, George. Deb said, divide and conquer. George said, Pride Month, all they should have is a day at most. Actually, the only time I would be in a bikini is next to a pool on my own land. Actually, it'd have to be land where no one can see me, right? And it wouldn't be a bikini, it'd be a full piece costume. And that's the only place I'm going to get the sun that I need is on land, because if I walk out here in a bikini out here, or even a swimming costume, there's no pool, right? So it might look a bit strange. And there's houses all around me that look straight into my yard. 2-story houses. I'm only in a little 1-story. Everyone around me is in 2 stories and they're up the hill, so they look straight into my yard and see everything. Because I'd love to lay in the sun sometimes, but I can't. I just feel like everyone can see you, and they can. George said, Pride Month, all they should have is a day at most. Yep. Deb said, divide and conquer. Susie said, I'm good, George. Darren said, I'll call it Shame Month. Deb said, I'm just laughing now. It's all completely insane. Don't bite. It's all about getting us to fear and confusion. Exactly, Deb. That's why I keep saying we're watching a movie. I'm just narrating it like as we're going. And sometimes I get caught up in it too and go, oh, fuck them. How dare they, But this is what they had planned for us if we kept going the way we were. Now you see why it had to be done this way. To show everybody. Kai said they've got a day that they picked themselves, April 1st, ironically. Yeah, April Fool's Day. And Judy, how you going, Judy? Good to see ya. Paul's laughing. Deb said, oh my God, Kai, that is funny. Dealey said, hey, Judy. Kai said, true, though. Deb said, hey, Judy. And Deborah Roberts, how you going? Good to see ya. George said, April Fool's Day. Kai said, yep. Darren said, Sunak said he didn't want to be a wartime PM, then called an election he cannot win. He knows he's effed up in Ukraine. But that's what they do. Have you noticed? Like Daniel Andrews in Victoria, he's not the Premier anymore. There's someone else in there now. But they come in, they cause the destruction, and then they leave, and they get really good jobs somewhere else. Internationally, you know. That's what they do. They're put in there to fuck everything up, right? And then leave and get a better job somewhere else. That's what they do. Judy said, thanks, everyone. Paul said, well. George said, hi, Judy and Deborah. Good to see everyone. And Paul said, hi, Deborah. Welcome, bestie. And Kai said, sorry, newcomers, welcome. I'm usually more talkative. Yeah, God love. Kai's having a real hard time at the moment. God love you. We're praying for you, Kai. Deb said, Deborah, that's close to my name. Yeah, we got a Deborah Robertson and a Deb Richardson. It's called Upskirting and it's criminal. They're taking the video up people's skirt. Like, seriously. What are you going to see? A bit of a leg and a bit of an undie? I don't know. I think it's weird. It's wrong anyway, obviously. It's illegal. But I don't understand. I just don't understand. Obviously, because I wouldn't do something like that myself now, would I? Be a bit hard to get a phone up a man's pant leg. Yeah, no. I was wondering what was hissing at me. My cup is boiling on the candle. Don't drink that one yet. Okay, otherwise you'll burn your mouth out. Darren said the guy probably sends his videos to porn sites. There's a market in upskirt videos. Oh dear. I'm just lucky I don't wear skirts then. And if I did, they'd be down on my ankles. So they'd have to drop the phone on the floor. And then I'd kick it. Whoops. Deb said, Deborah Ann Richardson. Deb said, hi, Paul. See, I told you I'd find you with your help. Oh, God love you. Thank you, guys, for joining. Darren said, look like an AI newsreader crashing, lol. I think her teleprompter went. Maybe blanked out and she didn't know what to say or what to touch on, you know. Luckily, I don't need a teleprompter. Shit just comes out, mate. Seriously. It comes flying out because I don't get to talk. I don't talk much. When I'm not on here, I'm a quiet person, man. Honestly, unless I'm talking to someone about the New World Order, then I perk up and get all passionate and stuff, you know. But other than that, I don't talk that much. So you guys get the most out of me and my talking. Susie said newscaster glitches, especially with the eyes, usually means they're synthetic. Imagine that, we got robots reading our news. Better pinch myself, make sure I'm not a robot. No, I'm okay. That hurt. Okay. And I can burn my mouth out with my cup of tea, so I'm not a robot. Do robots even drink tea? Okay. I just have to make sure. Susie said newscaster glitches. Oh, yep, I've read that one. Zena, how you going, Zena? Good to see you. Hey there, Hev. Hey there, all beautifuls. I've got a runny nose because it's cold here. And the fireplace is on, but my door's shut, so my room's cold. And my window's shut, so... Not like I'm getting a breeze in here. It's still cold. Okay, Zena said, hey, Dealey, hope you're doing well, my dear. And Paul said, Deborah, did you get all done? Darren said, 5 miles there and back is a long way. She'll soon be built like a brick shit house. Yeah, she will. She'll get her exercise, Get some nice oxygen in there, you're breathing. It's good. Oxygen's good for you. Just in case you didn't know that. Oh, dear. And so just saying hello to everyone. And Dee Lee said, I'm good, Zena. Hope all is well with you. Sherry said, I'm under tornado watch where I am. Prayers, please. These storms are bad that are coming. Loss of life in the state where it's coming from. Oh, God love you, Sherry. Prayers for people under tornado watch. And menacing muskrat, because she's in the fire zone in Canada right now. And everyone else who's having weather problems, issues. You know what it's caused by, don't you? I'm not sure if all tornadoes are caused that way, but I know they've been able to play with the weather for a very long time. Deborah said, never Paul, but I don't want to disappoint you. Zena said, hang in there, love, by the skin of my teeth. Hanging in there, love, by the skin of my teeth, yep. Susie said, the dad is combating bullying by stalking his daughter. I don't know what that was, but anyway. As long as no one's pulling power lines down or anything, we're all right. Maybe someone's getting a delivery of wood. Darren said if she was bullying, then it will do her good to walk. Yeah, walk out the aggression. See, exercise is good for a lot of things, right? Like if you feel aggression, it's good to get it out while you're exercising. It's the best way to do it. Instead of going hitting someone else, you can't go doing that. So, yeah, it's good to get, like, aggression out. It's good for breathing. It's good for everything. It's good for weight loss. It's good for keeping you healthy. Sorry, I just feel like my nose is constantly running. Okay. George said going to do a 6-hour walk along the coast soon. Oh, good on you, George. Zena said, didn't the sun, Bill, wasn't that his work? Last eclipse, promises. Deborah said, once I'm done, I'll have to start all over again. Paul said, are you kidding me? Never. Zena said, walking, she'll have a lot of time to think things over. I think Paul and Deborah here are having a little conversation. Can you remember what I said earlier? Pardon me. Alex said, Susie, at least he was making sure she stays safe while also teaching her a lesson. That's what I think. He was following her so that no one could, because these days I don't know if I'd let my child walk to school. Be a bit worried about abductions. Because of things going on these days, right, with children, I'd follow my child to school even if I made them walk. I would. And Deborah said, I just won't ever let that happen. And Paul said, this guy is very sharp. And Darren said, does anyone else hear a comedic tuba play whenever they see Biden? No, I hear the Benny Hill song. I really do. Alex said, that's great, George. No, I just hum it in my head, Alex said, that's great, George. Is it for charity or just for pleasure? Deb said, reminds me of the bag of laughs. George said, Bill Gates is a demon. Susie said, hi, Sherry. You bet I'll pray for you, please. Father God, please. Sherry needs a hedge of protection around her family, her home, and her car. Yes, definitely. Just place a bubble around them. Be good if you could just pop up a bubble that everything just goes off, wouldn't it? George said, just for pleasure, waiting until my sister gets the weekend off from work. Oh, lovely. Sherry said, thank you, Susie. Darren said, if they want us to respect their pronouns, they can stop calling God it. Yeah. Alex said, you're not wrong, George. Don't hear much from the Billy Goats now. I don't know what's scarier, telling us his plans or being quiet about them. Yeah, I've got a bit to show on Billy Gates. On Rumble. We'll jump over to Rumble shortly, guys. So hopefully you can join me over there where we can actually talk and show you all these things that I wanted to show you. Susie said, yes, Alex, and I agree, but kids that age are so used to being driven everywhere. They don't know how to use their legs anymore. She was walking kind of funny. George said being quiet about his plans would be scarier, Alex. Yeah, Bill being quiet about his plans. Zena said, Hev, eventually our bodies will reject the foreign objects. It even does with a splinter. It just won't work. Yep. It does, actually, yeah. Splinters come back out. Paul said, Deborah, check where your last comment is. Quick, then let me know. Darren said they haven't even perfected machines giving normal operations, so how can they transplant a head which has never been done successfully? Yeah, that's what I want to know. I mean, they show us all this stuff, right? But half of it doesn't work. So I'm wondering now, what's happening? Like, this is going to be funny. It's going to turn funny at some point, I'm telling you. This movie, it has to. There's got to be some laughs in there. And CNN and MSNBC are now turning around, starting to report on Trump rallies and things like that. So there's more truth coming out slowly, but the mainstream media are way behind everybody else. Deb said, I was wondering how you have been, Sherry. May you and your family and home be protected by our God and angel. Yep. George said, F the British government, they are scum. Deborah said, the Clinton reply? The Clinton reply? To what are we talking about? Oh, are you talking about something else? Oh, sorry, guys. Zena said, Hev, I worked for a government department in 2010. We were all called into a meeting and told at some time in the future Brisbane would be completely locked down. Really? Okay. Wow. George said, I'll not be voting for the Tories or Labor. Sherry said, thank you, Deb. I've been all right. We've just been having lots of storms. I hope you stay safe over there, guys. And anyone else in the way of tornadoes or in Tornado Alley or anywhere like that. Zena said, only essential services. I know for sure that whatever is coming has been planned years ago. Okay. Zena said, they're such sophisticated thieves. Susie says, Sherry, have you been advised to leave your homes? Is that serious? What are they calling the storm? Oh, shoot. That just jumped. Oh, I'm way back in the comments. Jeez. Okay, now I'm back to where I was. George said they're planning a... Hang on. Where is it? A false one, you know, of these things, right? They're planning a false one. That's what I think. Darren said, so don't hook your solar panels to the grill, then you can't grids, then you can't be charged. Don't hook them to the grill either. Zena said, have those blades are huge, like 100 feet long at least. Can you imagine? Like the whole blade, the whole lot coming off and just spinning around in the air. I don't know if the blades would probably break first, snap off. But I can just imagine this whole spinning blade flying through the air, you know. Susie said, why are tornadoes black? I would say it's because of all the dust and dirt and debris they pick up. And the clouds, anyway, on their own can be nearly black as well. I don't know. It's interesting, though, Susie. Deborah said, no way. Darren said, mandates golf, football, boxing. George said, because of the rubble it picks up, Susie. That's what I thought, debris and dirt, yeah. Deb said, yes, it's like romper room. Paul asked how my back was. It's good. It has been really good. I do have to go back, but like I said, I'm just paying off an electricity bill at the moment. We're just trying to get through things. But I will go back as soon as I can. Zena said, congrats, Sherry. Zena said, that's so beautiful. Susie said, tornadoes look very malevolent. Yeah, they are. Deb said, congratulations, Sherry. I watched a truck driver. It was a live dash cam. And I watched a truck driver. I don't even know if it was a tornado. I think it was just a hurricane. Anyway, his truck got blown over, like absolutely just toppled on its side. He was in a semi. Seen others where trees have fallen down. The semi-trailers just had to go over the top of it, you know. Oh, my goodness. Those truck drivers, they I don't know. But, yeah, my back's good anyway. And tornadoes do look malevolent. And Deb said, congratulations, Sherry. Paul said, every time I try and get a Rumble after here, it won't allow. Can you use your Google account to log on to Rumble? I don't know if you can, but can you? Or the only other way is to make up a name and go on, like, it'll ask you to go through, jump through hoops and things like that, but you'll get there. I don't know, but if there's a way you can get through from Google or something, would be good. Or even, I don't know. Susie said, Sherry, you must have been a child bride. Alex said, he's probably just filmed that bit and then let her in the car, Susie. Deb said, I thought you said mad cow. Yeah, no. Our cow. Zena said, Paul, me too, and for some reason will only let me watch one video unless I keep it on autoplay. Oh, wow. Alex said, do you use the option to sign in with your Google account, Paul? Sherry said, haven't been asked to leave, Susie. These storms are coming from the states who've just lost a few small towns, loss of lives. They're not normal storms, Susie. Okay, that's where I think they could be playing with them. I've been watching some stuff in the last few days, honestly, and what they can do with weather, unbelievable. Well, I just hope you stay safe there, Sherry. George said, congrats, Sherry. Gavin, how you going, Gavin? Good to see you. Tim said, I just bought 600 pounds from a neighbouring ranch. Oh, my mouth's watering. Deb said, yes, there are a few home delivery meat and veg and fruit. Really? Oh, Deb, I'm going to have to look into the meat, the veg and fruit. I've got the meat. I've got 2 of them. I just got to save up again to bulk buy the meat, because you can get packages, but they're like $200, $300, $400. And I'm like, shit, I've got the freezer, but I just got to wait. Or grow my own cow. I think that'd be quicker. Oh, Paul said, Zena, I've tried half a dozen times. Oh, no. George said, hey, Timmy. Alex said, you should just be able to sign in with that or maybe set up a separate account for Rumble. Everyone's saying hello to Gavin. Susie said, business at the Mad Cow Butcher Shop isn't going well. No, it wouldn't be if it was the Mad Cow Butcher Shop. That would be interesting. I don't think they'd get many customers. Deborah said, yes, Sherry, our weather is weird in Texas too. Be safe, for sure, you guys. Sherry said, no, I was 20 when I had my first child, Susie. I'm 65. My granddaughter will be 21 in July. Sherry, I was 19 when I had my first child. My son. He still doesn't have any he hasn't given me any grandchildren yet. But he doesn't have a girlfriend, so that makes it a bit hard. But he's more traditional boy, so, Paul said, Alex, can't remember. I'll let you know next time. Zena said, yeah, I've kind of given up on it. I watched the stream on my own. Aww. Zena. Gavin said, sorry, life is so cruel. Susie said, that's lovely, Sherry. You're very lucky. George said, my ex was a mad cow. Oh, no. Whoops. Oh, there you go, George. You made me laugh. Zena said there are levels of cruelty. You can be tortured with a feather. Oh, yes, you can be. Yep. Kai said, gotta go. Much love, everyone. You take care, Kai. Stay safe. Give my love to Tony. And you guys look after each other. Alex said, no worries, Lol. When you are on Rumble, top right-hand corner should say sign in. It should give you the option to sign in with Google or Facebook. Hopefully it'll work, Paul. And everyone's saying, take care, Kai. Gavin said, hey, Deb, and all that said hi. Paul said, Alex, thanks. Zena said, people used to take pride in their appearance, not in their bits. Yeah. I mean, you can cover up and still be, I don't know. Zena said, barefoot in public is bad enough. Yeah. A lot of Aussies do that. Walk around barefoot in shopping centres as well. There used to be a thing that you had to have shoes on in a shopping centre, Because if you cut your foot on anything on that in that shopping centre, you could sue them, so they demanded everyone wear shoes. But I don't know what happened because some people walk in without shoes. Alex said, take care, God bless, see you soon, love to you and Tony Kai. Sue said, have you heard of a Christian speaker called Tim Cohen? He's very switched on about the 1%. He says King Charles is, I'll save it for Rumble. Okay, cool. Deb's laughing there. Tim has said, occurs when the body perceives a threat or experiences overwhelming stress. It triggers a cascade of psychological responses to promote survival. During vagal shutdown, the body's energy is directed towards essential functions. It's a major fight or flight response. The vagus nerve is nothing to toy with. Oh, Timmy. It is the vagus nerve. Because when I was reading it, I thought straight away of you and the vagus nerve. And I'm thinking, is that the same thing? Like, holy cow. Kai, you take care. Look after yourself, love. Seriously. Oh. Alex said, I feel like I'm in a goldfish bowl where I am too. Have all houses look down into each other. Can't wait until we all get our land. I can't either, honestly. I just like to have privacy. I don't know. I'm a quiet, private person. I know you can't tell, right? But I am. I really am. Anyway, Alex said, I don't think so, Susie. I'll look him up. Is he on YouTube? What was his name again? I've heard of him. Tim Cohen. I've heard of Tim Cohen. I'll have to look him up. Hang on. Tim Cohen. I'll look him up. Oh, shoot. Susie said, oh, poor Kai. Yeah, exactly. George said, Charles is not my king. No, not mine either. Because we in Australia still are under the monarchy, but no, not mine either. And even Alex has said not hers either. And Gavin said Kai with a flower and a prayer sign. And Michelle, how you going, Michelle? Good to see ya. Paul said, remember, I wear a kilt, Hev. That's okay. You're allowed to wear a kilt. Maybe not in public all the time. I don't know. Xanatron said, how do these videos get by the algorithm? I don't know how other people do it, but they're right onto me. I mean, right onto me. I don't know I'm getting hit with every video I make now, and I'm trying to appeal. Not getting any response, really. I don't know. They said it can take up to a month, so we'll see what happens. They've only just started doing it. And that was probably because I applied for monetization just for the chat. I didn't want the ads, but I wanted at least you guys. But anyway, that doesn't matter. I'm not fussed either way. But yeah, probably because of that. And they said your channel is not suitable for monetization at all. And now they started going after me with censoring. Oh, you've got a copyright, you've got this, you've done that. Oh dear, take it out, take it down, whatever. George said nothing wrong with wearing a kilt, Paul. No, that's right. Susie said, yep, Alex is a major brain box, really joins the dots. His family was Jewish, but he converted. He went through the military academy and got promoted quickly, then woke up. Alex said, I've seen loads of glitching out newsreaders, celebrities. Yeah. Zena said, a sarong? Shit, I should have looked at the chat when I was talking. I don't know what you're referring to now, Zena. Paul says, George, I mean weirdos peeping up. Oh, yeah, up the kilt. Oh, okay, yes, I get you now. With a kilt, you could. Being a woman, you could. But I don't know why anyone would do that. Anyway, like even to a man or a woman or anyone. I don't know. The world's gone pervy at the moment. Paul said, George, I mean weirdos peeping up. Yep. Alex said, sounds really interesting, Susie. Gavin said, apparently the Who failed. They're all failing. Then they're not gonna win. There's too many of us. We're all awake. And they're not winning. And it's not going to work anymore. Oh, hey, Menacing Muskrat. Good to see ya. Oh, you're late again. That's YouTube for you. We'll be going over to Rumble shortly anyway. And you can get all of it on that because I didn't say anything on here because I'm not allowed to, apparently. Michelle up saying hello to everyone. And everyone's saying hello to Menacing. And Deb said, our beautiful Menacing Muskrat. You're early for the next stream. There you go, Menacing. And Deb said, hey, Michelle. And Susie said, hi, Hev's Heavenly Kitties. I've got one kitty there. I don't know if you can see him. He's in the mirror. Right there. Menacing Muskrat said, we've had a huge thunderstorm, but lots of rain. Wow. Deb said, praying for you too with the bad weather. Yeah, anyone with bad weather and bushfires and, oh my God. Oh, you've had huge rain. So the bushfires have gone down a little bit? Hopefully, or out completely, hopefully. Sherry said, I get out my aggression by doing yard work. Yeah, that's another thing you can do too, you know. If you do feel like you get aggressive, you know. Exercise is good. Yep, gardening is good. Mowing the lawn, just going nuts with the lawnmower. Just don't run over any people or animals, right? But go nuts on your grass. Susie said, Muskrat, I prayed for rain for you. Lots and lots of rain. Yay, thank you. Yeshua. Menacing Muskrat said, Sherry, me too, praying that you are safe. George said, I'll be getting plenty of oxygen into my lungs in this 6-hour walk next month. Yes, that's a lot of oxygen. It's good for you. Alex said, I miss the days when we could all play out freely back in the good old days. Alex said, sending love and prayers to Sherry and everyone that needs it. Deb said, and God, please keep Menacing Muskrat safe too. There you go. There's a Rumble link for anyone who needs it. Alex has put that up. Sherry said, you too, Menacing. I've been worried about you. You're definitely in my prayers. Flyby Stew said, just made it. Yo, everyone. How you going, Flyby Stew? Gigi, how you going? The dog who was the Muse or the Doge coin passed away. I don't know. That's what I'm wondering what the hell that post was about from Elon. And I just thought I'd come on, and I'll do it the same on Rumble. I'll ask in case anybody knows what they're talking about with Dogecoin, can tell me, or anyone who can understand that communication, can tell me what it means. It's either going up or down. I don't know. Something's going to happen. And I'm hoping it's up. I didn't put much in there, but I got a lot of coin. You know what I mean? It was really cheap. So I didn't spend much to get what I got. So I kind of put money that I wasn't worried about losing. That doesn't sound right because I'm worried about losing every cent. But anyway, I knew that I put it in there. It might disappear, okay? That's where I'm at. So I don't know. Interesting though, Gigi. And good to see you guys, Flyby Stew and Gigi. Darren said, no matter what MSM tells you, there's always much worse they are hiding. Yeah, they lie by omission. They leave things out. And important things. Especially when someone is accused of murdering someone, they really can leave very important things out to make sure that you think that person did it. That's why I'm very skeptical with true crime, and I'm half the time sitting there going, yeah, but it could have been, Okay, Susie asked how my chooks are. They're doing very well. They're doing very well. The little one who lost all her feathers is growing back. She's not walking like a duck anymore. So she's fine. Yeah, they're doing really well. Except they're locked in their cage at the moment. I've got to go and let them out. Susie said, hi, Gigi. My autocorrect immediately put in hi giggles. Oh, yep, autocorrect. Yep. Menacing Muskrat said, thank you for the many prayers. The power of prayer, Deb. Sherry, we're still standing and doing well. Good stuff. Dealey said, Muskrat, so glad you're doing well. Deb said, gotta love autocorrect. Yeah, it turns some of my words into things and I go, what on earth? What was I trying to write? Because I don't even know anymore. The autocorrect changed it so drastically. Menacing Muskrat said, we're one of a handful of diehards that stayed behind 2 weeks without power and gas utilities. Well done, Muskrat. You guys are good salt of the earth people, honestly. You can handle it. Zena said, I'd be... but if it was my house, it might be different. I don't know. I'm only renting here. And I'm not willing to... die for that. If it was my house, it might be different. Not that I think you're going to die. Anyone's going to die, but, to protect the house. Zena said, I heard that the winds are going to get so bad we're going to have to tie ourselves to a tree. Oh, my God. Zena, you're in Queensland, aren't you? Flyby said, sorry, guys, a bit awkward on keyboard this morning. Audio's good, lol. Good stuff. Zena said, which could be dangerous if the tree falls over, though. Are you due for a cyclone or something up there, Zena? Menacing Muskrat said, hello, Flyby Stew. How you doing? Everyone's saying hello to Flyby Stew. Susie said, frankly, I'd like to pound my autocorrect. Gavin said, what's normal? I don't know. Do you? Deb said, so true, Susie. Menacing said, my husband just made the most awesome chili, yum. Deb said, you mean climate change? George said, I love chili, Menacing. Menacing Muskrat said, I love my Hev123 family. You guys and gals are so awesome. Oh, God love you. You are too, guys. Menacing Muskrat. And all you guys are. You're awesome. Delia said, they've messed with weather so much and for so long there is no normal weather. That's kind of what I think too. Yep, Zena's in Queensland. So are you guys heading for a cyclone or something? Or is it just severe wind and God knows? Stay safe up there too, Zena. Deb said fruit and veg boxes for Adelaide is $50. Alex said, true, Gavin, as long as it's not their new normal. Deb said, I love being a Hevite. Flyby Stew said, on-screen keyboard effing nightmare. More far fingers than thumbs. For fuck's sake, fat. And Gavin went, Alex. Susie said, 600 pound is a ridiculously large amount of meat. That's like 3 freezers full. But we're still probably less than half a cow. Wow. And probably $4,000 worth of food or more. Well, it depends. See, if you're a carnivore, you'll go through that pretty quick. Deborah said, sorry, I had to leave. Came back to tell you I subscribed and will watch from now. Oh, God love you, Deborah. Nice to meet you all. God bless you too, Deborah. Good to see you, and thank you for subbing. I really appreciate that, guys. But yeah, Susie, the 600 pound of meat, if you're a carnivore, I'd fill my freezer with meat. I've got a box freezer, the one with the lid that you lift up, and I would fill that thing with meat if I could. Zena said, which is better, ban being sued or force everyone into footwear? I don't know. Just ban from suing. If you come in here with your shoes off and you cut yourself, your fault. Your problem? That's what I reckon, Zena. No more suing everyone left, right and centre, because people sue over the stupidest things and people set things up to sue over in shopping centres and things. Oh, I slipped. Oh, I hurt my back. Oh, this, oh, that, So, yeah, I'd just ban being sued. Alex said you could feed a wild town on one cow. A whole town on one cow, Susie. Zena said, see you again, Deborah. Cheers. Delia said, Deborah, nice to have you in our little chat family. Alex said, welcome to the family, Deborah. Susie said, do you pass out during vagal nerve shutdown? I don't know. If Timmy's here, he might be able to tell us. If you pass out during vagal nerve shutdown. Alex said, whole Susie, not wild. Oh, yeah, I read that right. George said, take care, Deborah. Xenotron said, Susie, if only you are hungry, lols. Gavin said, welcome, Deb. Susie said, vagus nerve shut down. And Muskrat's put the Tim Cohen Antichrist and a cup of tea in there. Oh, sounds interesting. Deb said, we just came from the country to the city. Oh, really? Susie said, sorry, Kai. And Menacing Muskrat's put the Rumble link in there as well, guys, which will be heading there shortly. Alex said, probably best have YouTube take a massive chunk of money. That's what I was thinking. Like, I was in two minds. I wasn't going to do it, and then I thought, I might do it, but just for the like super chats if people want to. But then I thought, no, I've got those links up the top. I don't need it. And they take too much. They take 30%. I reckon they might even dip in more. Anyway, but I don't know. That's just my opinion or what ramblings or musings or whatever you want to call them. But yeah, I'm not fussed. Menacing Muskrat said that is one hell of a rabbit hole. Susie said, thank you, Muskrat. You are a star. The title gives King chuckles away. Zena said, sunbathing in the backyard. Or you could sunbathe Ian if you had one. Because she did a little spelling error there. Sunbathing Ian in the backyard. And then she corrected it within. And then said, or you could sunbathe Ian if you had one. Zena said, have they built their house on shifting sand? It's all washing away. Well, see, the council have opened that land up for people building on it, and that's another problem as well. Councils. Yeah. We're all on sand here, on a mountain of sand. That's why I want to get off the mountain. I want land, because I'm on sand right now. I don't know, it doesn't seem very stable to me. Sand and rock, right? We're on sand and rock. So I feel sorry for people who've built their house there, thinking it's okay. George said, I might have been born in England, but I have Irish blood. There you go. Darren said, if Charles is the Antichrist, it would explain the recent portrait of him thriving in flames. Menacing Muskrat said, we're witnessing some crazy interesting days and loving it. Bottom line, God wins. Yep, they're not going to win, mate. They will not win. We will. All of us will. Paul said, take care, y'all. I'll catch us next time. Have a good one, Paul. Alex said, hey, Mr. Smiggles, Bella, and you, Kitty. Deb said, awesome, George. Zena said, did you notice the liver-spotted skin in the portrait looked reptilish? I didn't, actually. I didn't look that closely at it. I should. Alex said, take care, God bless, and see you soon, Paul. Everyone's saying bye, Paul. Erin, how you going? Erin, hey, beautiful, from mid-north coast. Oh, good to see you, Erin. George said, YouTube does not like the truth. No, it doesn't. Darren said, Kate won't be seen for the whole year now. Is Willie really having an affair? What has he done to her? Alex said, wasn't the Dogecoin a fake joke thing? I am sure I heard that somewhere. I have to see what Elon said again. Yes, it was created as a joke, but it's actually doing okay. I don't know. I only put it in as a joke, like put my money in that as a joke. Like it wasn't much. It was like $5 or $10 or so. I don't know. I got it really, really cheap. So I got like 100 of them. And, yeah, I don't know what it's worth now, but I think they've all gone up. George said, Charles and Kate both have cancer. Oh, maybe they should look into some of the things we're going to be going on to over on Rumble. Zena said, I think spell check was a program invented by a DEI person. I do too. Erin said, where is Kate? I heard in coma after DV. Oh. Dealey said, Darren, did you see a recent painting of Kate? It doesn't look like her at all. None of them look like, even AOC the other day. Didn't look like AOC. That didn't look like her. I don't know, they're all... it's one big show. We're watching a movie. Zana said, George, do you think she might be on ice, as in deep frozen? Darren said, yes, Dealey, no resemblance to her at all. Alex said, there's apparently another Kate video coming out, probably another AI generated. She's supposed to be off for the rest of the year. I think she might already be gone. George said, no, Zena Kate did release a video about her cancer. Zena said, I'm sure I saw a picture of her lying in state in a beautiful gown. Could be AI, but you know that photo disappeared real quick. And Zena said, yep, Queensland. George said, cancer, yep. Darren said she did, George, but why are the news calling her treatment preventative? Are they giving her the things we're going to mention over on Rumble? I don't know. Zena said, I think we're past cyclone season, but who knows these days? We're sprayed every day. Preventative from the chaos that her death will ensure. Alex said, that whole thing is weird. Something happened when Thomas Kingston was found dead. Kate has not been seen since Christmas Day. Alex said, it's a rabbit hole and a half. George said, wow, Zena, I did not see that photo. Zena said, they always twist the context of their words to cover up what they're doing. Dealey said, yes, Alex, a deep rabbit hole. Zena said, safe and effective was for them, not us. Alex said, not looked in any more into it, though, since it all kicked off at the time. The truth will come out eventually about everything. Deb said, I love some chili, please. Darren said, I can't see Willie getting away with the same scandal his dad did. Zena said, the gown looked like it was encrusted, and I think she had some jewelled headwear. Wow, that's interesting, Zena. George said, Charles and the royal family treated Diana like crap. Zena said, people sue the council and your rates pay for that. There you go. Alex said, yeah, loads of stuff came out about really bad fights that happened. Kate with bruises all over her face, broken fingers, so much. Really? Susie said, in a total carnivore, but can't afford $4 or $5 grand just to spend on meat. I'd love it and feel better, I'm sure. Yeah, no, that'd be great. You'd have like 6 months worth, wouldn't you? Of meat. That's good. Zena said treatment means how they are dealing with the situation, not a medical procedure. Yep. George said Diana was used to give birth. Zena said, absolutely, George, they are heartless. Dealey said, Alex, I hope it all comes out and the palace falls. Alex said they used and abused her, George. Deb said, I fell at the shopping centre. I hurt my knee but was embarrassed. They asked if I was okay, but I just wanted to get out of the shops. I could have sued. Yeah, things like that. Like, I've cut myself in shops, on something sharp that they had, like maybe a, clothes rack or something, and it had a bit of, I've done things in shops and like just walked out and not sued them. But some people will sue them over anything. They'll even set it up so they can sue. Gavin said, so true. Alex said, I think I will and can't wait. Dealey, the house of cards are well and truly falling all over the place. It's been a long time coming, but more and more people are waking up every day. Zena said, have you watched landslides? It's mostly dirt underneath once you crack the crust. No, I haven't. Wow. Flyby Stew said, since when do these people get cancer? Come on, guys. I thought you had it nailed down. And 2 at the same time. I don't swallow that. Darren said, yes, Hev, your Doge could be worth millions and you're still renting. Hang on a sec. I don't think it's worth millions, but just give me a sec, just in case. I'd go shopping for a house today, mate. Land. I'd be on that internet so fast. I'm not going to show you guys, but I'm just going to look at it myself. Oh, it's gone down a little bit. It's 25 cents per Dogecoin. Nearly 26 cents per Dogecoin. And hang on, I've got 265. I think I've put extra in there. I've got 265.89 Dogecoin. So if that did what Bitcoin did, I'd have a shitload of money. But anyway, it's gone down a bit. It's not worth that much at the moment. So anyone interested, Dogecoin. If you're in Australia, go through CoinSpot. Actually, hang on. Where is it? CoinSpot. Because I can give you a link that gives you $10 and me $10 if you're in Australia. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where did it go? Buy, sell. No. Refer a friend and you earn something. Copy the link. Okay, copy the link. So anyone in Australia, if you want, you can join Bitcoin, join CoinSpot, which is you can buy your crypto through that. Okay, you don't need any help. It's very easy to do. And you get $10 if you join, so do I. I believe that's in Australia only. I'm not sure. You can try it in other countries, but get into Doge. Just buy a couple of them. Just $2 worth. That'll be like 8 of them. Okay, where are we up to? Yeah, so Darren, it's not there yet, but, you know, if I've got 265 Dogecoin, right? If that did what Bitcoin did, if I just wait long enough, I might be able to buy some land. Deb said, watch Charlotte meet her twin at school. Alex said, stocks and shares are only worth something if people invest. Deb said, the royal family could have the very best doctor and medical care. George said, the latest painting of Charles looks demonic. It does. I went over that the other day. Last live, I think. Alex said, we should all be millionaires, but a few greedy psychopaths wanted the monopoly. I would share my millions if I had it. I'd love to set up an animal sanctuary. Zena said it was probably a ritual that went too far and they need some space. How dare they not provide proof of life? Flyby Stew said, I hear they've been arrested. Ties in with a lot of stuff. They're going to tell us they got cancer. Yeah, that's what I would say. They're using it as an excuse. Alex said, the truth always comes to the surface, George. It's only his true colours showing. Deb said, oh, shit, it jumped. No, she didn't say that. I did. Where is it? Deb said, I saw that Charles has been confirmed, that the love child of Camilla and Charles' love child is confirmed. Wow. Susie said, can you buy an okay house in Australia for $1 million? I could possibly buy land and a house for $1 million. Susie? Possibly. If it doesn't keep going up, I could. Deb said, maybe Catherine is being treated the same as Diana. Tim S. said, the West needs TORT reform. As it's in the States, you can all but make something up and sue, lose, and the defendant gets to eat all the expenses of their defense. A little change like, oh yeah, loser pays all court costs would stop BS lawsuits immediately. I agree. Look, some people should be able to sue certain things, right? But the way that litigation's going lately, there's too many litigious people out there who just want to sue for money, just to get money. I agree, Timmy. Susie said, good to know, Gavin. Zena said, yes, I have CoinSpot. Good on you, Zena. Susie said, you can't on the west coast of Canada. $1 million won't get you a nice apartment. Oh, no, if you go to the city, $1 million won't get you... No, you won't be able to get a house for under $1 million. No. So if you go towards Sydney, even the suburbs on the outer, well, even up to here, really, it's $1 million per house, if you're lucky. Zeta says, Susie, yeah, love, nice place on the waterfront, bit of land, sheds all kind, great stuff, but don't delay, it's getting ridiculous, the demand. I think it's going to collapse soon. Deb said, oh, shit, it jumped. There you go. Deb said it now. Susie said, Catherine does not have cancer. Sherry said, if I had $1 million, I'd buy a small farm and grow enough food to give out to everyone. Yep. Susie said, more value for money in Oz. Zena said, if a shelf falls on you, sue them. If you bump into the shelf and it falls on you, too bad. Exactly. But people doesn't like common sense. Seems to be missing. I don't know. It's really weird. Darren said, I agree, Timmy. Also, if they are proven to be lying, they should be done for perjury. Well, yeah, they should. Look, if someone lies about it, jail time. I don't know. Or sued. Yeah, well, they should be sued back. Alex said, think of all the land that is actually there. We could all have some and live comfortably. Instead, they cram us all into cities, all overlooking each other, exactly where you have no privacy. And I think they're just trying to groom you to get you used to the fact that you have no privacy, so that when they start like watching everything you do, you're already used to it because you've got all neighbours watching what you do anyway. So they said, come to the border, rangers love you. We'll get something perfect. Zana said, but it's all the safety garbage standardisation. Alex said, my grandparents bought their house for about £7,000, their neighbour for about £4,000. They're now worth £500,000. My mum and dad bought their house when we arrived in Australia for $23,000. It is now worth $1.5 million. Deb said, being masseuses, and I had people that seemed to sue everyone like a job. Yep, see, there you go. That's what I mean. People who just sue, like, because maybe they got no money and they're just after money, any way you can get it. I don't know. I understand being poor and I understand being desperate, but you don't do that shit. Okay, Zena said, with all the public liability stuff made it impossible. Alex said, we all pay so much into the system and get fuck all back. Work all our lives to get £100 a week, and if you make it to pension age, flip and joke. Gavin says, sounds like you're near me, Zena. George said, house prices are a joke. They are everywhere in all Western nations. Zena said, if I do my market... Flyby Stu, did you want the link for the coin spot? I've just put it in again, in case that's what you need. Or do you need the link for Rumble? Flyby Stu, let me know. Zena said, if I do a market stall on casual basis, I'll have to pay nearly as much for public liability as my stall. See, that's ridiculous. You can't even have a market stall now without having public liability insurance. It's absolutely ridiculous, in case someone sues you. And Flyby Stu said, link, please. So I put the coin spot link in there. I'm not sure. I think it's a Rumble link that you want. Rumble, there you go. I put it in anyway. Susie said, in America, they used to sue McDonald's if they thought the coffee was too hot. Bonkers. Coffee's supposed to be hot. That's what I mean. That's happened here in Australia too, right? When you order a coffee, expect your coffee to be boiling hot, right? Or a tea or a hot drink. Expect it to be hot. I mean, look, one day, the father of my children and I, when we were together, right, we were my fiancé at the time. Fiancé for a very, very, very long time. But anyway, my fiancé at the time, we stopped on the way down to Sussex Inlet, right, on the south coast of New South Wales. We stopped at the service stations in the middle of the freeway. There's two freeway service stations, and they have little, like a truck stop where you can eat and everything, a little restaurant. And he ordered hot milk coffee, and I ordered a hot tea. Now, I had put them, the glove box compartment, you open it and you have 2 cup holders in there. Well, I put the cups on there, and I was tying my shoelace or something, and he took off in the car, and his milk coffee went down my sock and into my shoe, and it burnt the shit out of my shoe and my foot, and we just kept going. I did not stop. I did not turn around, did not try and sue the truck stop. I just went, shit, fuck, shit, fuck, burns, ripped my shoe off, ripped my sock off, and stuck my foot out the window for a while. Anyway, I burnt my foot pretty bad. Like, it wasn't bad enough to scar, but it was bloody hot. Very hot. Hot milk, right? So it doesn't cool down as quick as water does. Okay, George said a lot of politicians in the UK have many houses. Flyby Stu said, Rumble, please. Darren said, next they'll sue ice cream vans for brain freeze. Cena said, yeah, and it's my fault if someone trips over in my space. Why does the market insure the whole space? It's cray. Well, it is. Think about it. If a criminal breaks into your home, he can sue you if he trips over something in your home. Do you know that? Here in Australia. Oh, shit. Anyway, okay. They'll be suing me for more than tripping over if they break into my home. Cena said they get it both ways. Flyby Stew said, cheers, Alex. Deb said people sued Macca's for getting fat, so they made their portion sizes smaller. I don't get this. You know, if you eat a lot of McDonald's, you're going to end up quite large. It's shitty food. Yeah, I don't get how people can sue them. Alex said, no worries, Stu. Cena said, all the rights and none of the privileges. Deb said, I'm getting hungry now. Cena said, Deb, if the judge had done their job, it never would have got through to set a precedent. Yeah, exactly. Who are these weak judges and what have people got over them? Cena said, you know, the shop can compensate without involving a third party. Cena said, our sovereignty. Deb said, what can I say? My drink is too cold. Cena said, kind of, at the back of Bow Desert on the way to Wooden Bong. On the way to Wooden Bong. There you go. Cena said, you can get to Kyogle close to mine. Alex said, there are so many people that don't seek compensation. I know from working for a big corp, there's so much money available, but no one does it because they make us believe it's our fault. Cena said, Macca's and parasites go hand in hand. Deb said, yes, my family friend had a robber broken his leg and sued them. Australia's laws are absolutely ridiculous. And I believe it's spread around the world too. It started in Australia like well over 10 years, maybe 20 years ago, maybe 15 to 20 years ago. It started here where if a robber breaks into your home, they can sue you if they fall over something. Alex said, sometimes it's our fault, but money is put aside for things that were the company's fault. Deb said, gotta love Australian names. Yeah, I like the Wooden Bong. That sounds great. I like a wooden bong. Thank you very much. Anyway. Oh, dear. Deb said, pedos sit in the judge's chairs. They do. That's what they got over them. Santa said, yeah, cool. Hey, who would call a town name like that? But it's in the general vicinity of Nimbin, though. Oh, there you go. That makes sense now. Nimbin is Australia's weed town, if you want to put it that way. Susie said, yeah, speaking of portion sizes, the guy who did the McDonald's Super Size Me documentary just died, but the doc got Mickey D's to make their portions smaller. Deb said, I have a wooden pipe. I've got a glass one. There you go. Anyway, guys, I'm going to see you over on Rumble in about 10 minutes or so, 10, 15. Alex said I never got compensation where I should have been because I didn't want to go through the rigmarole. Yeah, it's a big, drawn-out bloody process. Who wants to go through that? Life's busy enough. And Deb said, weirdo town. Oh, Nimbin. Okay, guys, I'll see you over on Rumble in about 10, 15. See you there. Bye, guys.
I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. I've changed for the better this time. I thought I would never be fine. I strive just to say I'm alright, and for the first time in a long time I'm alright. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. and where I'll go in life. Still nobody knows, but I'ma choose what's right and take what comes and goes. And ain't no one in life holding me back no more. I've seen a lot of change, been through a lot of pain. Some things are not the same as they were a year ago, but all will be okay. I move on each and every day. The past is where it stays, way back a year ago. Back a year ago.